Hello! It's an absolutely stunning day today. So I thought, what can I do today? I'm gonna go out and do a bit more pond dipping. So the nuke tank has got quite a lot of algae on the front there. So my loach fish that I was told might maybe minimise it. It's not doing a very good job, but he is an awesome fish regardless. So yeah, I just wanted to. So the pond tank has got that one snail in it who's just been round the glass constantly. So if I can catch a few more for the newts, yeah, I'm going to pop them in there. But I thought we could do a little video. We will take this tank with us, so we will catch what we can catch in a couple of nets and put them in there and have a look what's in there, see what's in the local UK ponds. So it might be interesting to some of you. I know it'll be a fascination to me. I love doing stuff like this. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll head over to the pond. See you in a bit. We have made it to the pond location, which is right by Chasewater. I'm quite fortunate that I live pretty much on Chasewater, and this is just all a stone throw away from me. And it's nice to get out in the wilderness, especially when it is as gorgeous a day as it is today. So let's get my wellies on, get my bucket and net, and go and see what we can get. And my first crazy thing that no pond in the UK is without one of these in it, but seeing one is just really exciting. And that is, of course, the UK shopping trolley. Seems like this one's come from Morrison's, so it's come quite a trek to get here in its natural environment. It looks like it probably was in the water at one stage, but with all this good weather we've had, it's now out of the water. But shopping trolleys do well in and out of water, so we wish him all the best. This is such a nice natural pond, but you can see, if you can make them out, all the stickleback in here. There's a really big one there. There's water boatmen swimming around on the top and water beetles, lots of fish. So what we'll do, we'll go over to one of the, I've got my wellies on, so we'll go out into the water and take a few nets and see what we can find. I think for this is really simple. Oh, getting close. I'll just take a scoop from an area, pat it down, and lift up to see what we find. We've got definitely another snail in there, so that's good. I think I've done it about 3 times now, so we'll take this back, empty the water into this jar so we can see what's in there, and then we'll release them after we've had a little look. I don't know how well you can make this out. The water's obviously not that clean. Oh, so there is all sorts of life in here, from down the bottom here. You can see him moving around now. That is a baby newt. Not sure of what species it'd be. Whoa! And it's just been spooked out completely by a big great diving beetle, I believe they're called. And he'll probably come up. On the top of the surface, you can see this guy around here. That's a pond skater. He's in this bottom corner just down here. And absolutely loads of stickleback. This was just a few nets. And there's quite a big stickleback at the front here, but there's a group here of sticklebacks. I've got enough sticklebacks in mine now, so I'm not going to take any more. But there's literally 5 in this corner, and then there's another 4 around this side. But that great bike diving beetle, you see these 2 air bubble things? I don't know how well you're making it out, but they're the great diving beetles, and that's how they sit on top of the water. It's a predatory beetle that will take some of these small fish, but that bubble, oh look, a ladybird, hello, go about your day, sir. that air bubble you can see on its back is how it's able to breathe underwater. So they trap air on their bodies, and yeah, and then they can go underwater and sit like that for hours waiting for something to ambush. There is also some pond snails in there. Obviously this is a bit more murky. I've poured it all in and I don't want to keep them in this bucket tub too long to stress them out, but it's a success because I've got 4 snails to add to, 2 to the pond tank and 2 to the newts tank to try and keep this algae down a little bit. But I've got to get out of this heat. It is so hot today and I'm not wearing appropriate gear. I'm all in black, so I'm sweating. But if you've got a local pond down by you, why don't you get out and see what you can find, because it's absolutely teeming with life, and it's absolutely gorgeous weather as well. So I'll do a video of an update of us putting the snails in, but I'm going to release these guys, and well, bye Mr. Ladybird. But yeah, that was really exciting. We are back at the flat and the snails have been plopped in. Hopefully there's quite a lot of greenery coming on here now. I'm going to see how they do. If they don't do very well, I'll just clean it off myself. But the snails, like this one, they just seem to go round the glass having a munch. So fingers crossed, everything else is doing really well. The loach seems to be leaving the snails alone, even if this newt's come out to have a look at them. What the hell's that? So yeah, we've got 2 snails in each one now, and oh, our friend Newt's trekking around here. It'll be interesting to see what type of newt that is. So, but yeah, it's a little episode again, but thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!